Welcome back to Friday Night Fever. I'm Jason Williams.
And I'm Sammy Roebuck, and we had a lot of fun action tonight. Of course, it's never a dull night for high school football here in Mississippi.
Oh, yeah, we always have fun every single Friday night. You know, we're 6 weeks through Friday Night Fever.
It feels crazy. Time has flown by, and you know what? The temperature outside has not changed.
Yeah, but you know, you just got to get used to the heat, honestly. Yes. I was out in khakis today shooting some football. It was... at this point, I've just gotten used to the heat.
I feel you.
Yeah. And speaking of heat, we had a lot of hot action on the field tonight.
Absolutely.
We had two undefeated teams coming into our game of the week this week, with the Houston Hilltoppers taking on the Louisville Wildcats.
The Friday Night Fever Game of the Week is sponsored by Game Day Haircuts.
Hilltoppers coming in at 5-0. Wildcats coming in at 5-0. And on the opening kickoff, Houston kicks off, and what's everyone looking at, you might wonder? It's going to be Wildcat Jakevius Goss flying down the sidelines on the opening kick. He will take this one to the house for the score. PAT, no good. Wildcats lead 6-0. Headed into the second quarter now. Wildcats driving deep in the red zone, and Kendon Sanders is going to fall into the end zone for the Wildcats. PAT good this time. They extend their lead to 13. Hilltoppers want to get something going here. Jalen Washington going to get the ball. And Mr. Washington, you are clear for takeoff. He's going to hurdle the defender right there and get deep to the 30-yard line. But that play, unfortunately, would not count, so he had to go back. But later on, same drive, Steele Brooks, he's looking around. He's going to find Washington again, who's going to tip it up to himself, and he's going to come up with the reception. They would finish off the drive with the touchdown, but Louisville would take this one in dominating fashion, winning it 50-6.
That's Big Louie for you. And it's homecoming on the blue turf tonight. Look at the pretty people. Battle of the Waves. Tupelo hosting West Point. First possession for Tupelo. Quarterback Jeremiah Harrell. He decides to just sneak on in the end zone himself. 7-0 Golden Wave. Real quick. Then second quarter, West Point soaks up the clock with a lot of QB keeps, and they keep it with a QB keep. Quintarian Tillman Evans sneaks in 6-0. PAT was good, 7-all. Zach Arnett was there for that one too, and it was a great night for quarterbacks because here comes Harrell with another quarterback keeper, and that's a big first down for number 3 himself. Tupelo doing a great job. Cheerleaders loving it. Few plays later, Harrell hands off to number 22, Jaden Hill, who's had himself a season, 75 yards a game. Golden Wave up 14-7. And it was a nail-biter on this one, y'all, but the Green Wave, they ended up not dominating, but winning by 21-20.
And out in Ecru today, we had South Pontotoc taking on North Pontotoc, the battle of the Pontotoc directions. North Pontotoc QB called his own number, Drew Winfun. He's going to head up the middle, and he will score. They can't take him down. He's going to take it out from about 52 yards. Extra point would be good for North Pontotoc, 7-0 lead. South Pontotoc with the ball now. Jackson Harmon, he's going to call his own number. The QBs want to keep it to themselves tonight.
They do. They just like the ball.
They like scoring themselves. You know, why not?
Of course.
That PAT was no good, though. North Pontotoc leading by 1. Drew Winfin going to find Zay Spratt, makes a couple people miss, and he won't be touched on his way to the end zone. 73 yards, and North Pontotoc would take this one 35-17. They're going to win the direction battle in the Pontotoc area.
Now, when you forgot you missed homecoming, here's more homecoming. The queen herself right there for
Tigers
TPS as they host Hatley. Brewer Bailey, he's looking to fire, and he finds down the sidelines number 8, Logan Harbinson, and that is a big first down. Less than 30 seconds left in the half when we got there, and cheerleaders are cheering them on. Bailey looking deep still, and you know who he finds? Number 12, Jackson Aldridge, and he is in the end zone. 13-6. No coverage there. And the PAT was good. Got to jump high for that one. Of course, the little cheerleaders got to give him a dance. Bailey takes the snap. He hands off to John Scott for a big first down. He gets out of bounds. Eagles, they went on to win 27-22.
You know, Sammy, we had back-to-back weeks of homecoming, it looks like,
So
in the
many
area.
pretty people.
Got it going on in Saltillo as well. First quarter, Saltillo with the ball on their own 32-yard line. Number 5, Colby Owens. He's going to make a couple defenders miss, and he will be down the sidelines. He's going to be tripped up and taken down at the 1. Huge play for the Saltillo Tigers. Next play, Keyshawn Robbins going to find his way into the end zone. PAT no good. 6-0 Tigers. Student section loving it. But Water Valley on a 3rd and 20 respond with a halfback pass for an 80-yard touchdown. Taylon Johnson going to take it to the crib. That's a running back pass right there, by the way. It was a
You know what we
trick.
call that? He gone.
Oh, yeah.
He was gone.
Oh, yeah, and we got some trickery on the kickoff. Saltillo pulls a trick play, and that winds up being a beautiful touchdown run. E.J. Rogers, he's going to take this one to the house. Gotta love when you see trickery on Friday nights. Saltillo would go on to win this one 27-7.
Absolutely. And then you got the Starkville Yellow Jackets hosting the Greenwood Bulldogs. And here's number 7, Jay Stevenson, putting Starkville on the board real quick. 7-0. It was also homecoming in Starkville tonight because I guess everybody just decided to do homecoming at the same time. Then you've got quarterback Trey Petty, and he is firing deep on this one to the corner. Number 5, Stonka Burnside, gets his feet in for that one. Yellow Jackets, another touchdown, 14-0. We love a little Selly for that one, of course. And I heard these 2 touchdowns were within 10 minutes of playtime. Absolutely crazy night in Starkville tonight. Then you've got Jay Stevenson again scampering in for another touchdown, bringing the score 20-0. Yellow Jackets, they stung the Bulldogs 49-6.
And let's take a look at those full screens. Columbus picking up a 23-0 win over New Hope at Etowamba falls again to Noxubee County 39-14. And we got a game still going on in the 4th quarter. Looks like Kosciuszko,
It's okay.
excuse me.
We got you.
Excuse me. Leading Caledonia 35-28.
Absolutely. You've got Baldwin 33 over Walnuts 12, and you've got Kossuth 17 to Boonville's 13, and then Aberdeen is falling to Nettleton 47-26.
And with that Baldwin win, Sammy, Coach Michael Gray gets his 116th win at Baldwin, and that makes him the all-time win leader at Baldwin for the
Love
Bearcats.
that for the Bearcats. Absolutely. That's awesome. Congratulations, Coach.
Yes, congratulations to you, Coach Gray. Now, we've had a lot of fun action tonight, Sammy. The game of the week, we begun district play tonight as well, Sammy. This was a district game for these 2 guys. These 2 met up in the semifinals last year, with Louisville taking that one 31-21, and Louisville dominated tonight on the road, taking it 50-6.
Absolutely. And you got Tupelo. They were hosting West Point. I know a couple people even in the station feeling that loss for Tupelo tonight. West Point, now they're going home happy beating Tupelo.
Oh, yeah. And that's a big win on the road at Tupelo. That's 2 straight losses for the Golden Wave.
Yep, and 2 straight wins for West Point. Maybe 3 straight wins.
Maybe 3 straight wins. Yeah, I believe it's 3.
Yeah.
Let's check on that and then get
We'll
it.
go with 3.
Yeah.
3 for the Green Wave.
Okay. You know what? I think I saw 3 quarterbacks take it into the end zone just in that little session right there.
Oh, it was a day for the quarterbacks to say, it's okay, y'all. I got this.
Oh, yeah. And you know who else got it? This week's Band of the Week.
Friday Night Fever Band of the Week is sponsored by North.
Green! White! HHS, that's fine! Let's hear it! Green! White! HHS, that's fine! Green! White! HHS, that's fine!
The Friday Night Fever Cheer Squad of the Week is sponsored by Stone's Jewelry.
Thank you to the Houston Hilltopper Cheer Squad and band for being our Band of the Week and Cheer Squad of the Week.
Absolutely. Now, they didn't win the game, but they did get to win those bragging rights as best cheer and band of
Of
the
the
week.
week.
So that's something.
Yeah. You got to find some silver lining.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of that, we're running out of undefeated teams as
Oh, yeah.
Houston takes that loss today.
Yeah, we're running out. We're running low. Louisville remains undefeated.
They sure do. Big Louie, they trampled hard.
Oh, yeah, and I believe our next game features an undefeated team
It sure
as well,
does.
Sammy.
The Mooreville Troopers. They are hosting Smithville in the Battle of the Vills. As nothing else, the Seminoles right here with a big stop on the goal line. They said, not today. We got this. A few plays later, Troopers Brody Thompson throws a screen pass to Mason Gillentine, and he is what we call he gone, taking a road trip all the way to his house, the end zone, 55 yards, and Mooreville, they remain undefeated, 37-6.
Now we got Potts Camp at the Bruce Trojans. Again, more homecoming for you guys. Midway through the first, quarterback Bruce J. Cole Williams, a long pass down the sideline. He's going to find Ashton Pierce, who's going to find his way into the end zone. 13-0, Bruce. Cheer.
Getting rowdy on that
Oh, yeah. Cheer or go to jail. Cheer or go to jail. That's a fun sign right there. Next possession, Potts Camp quarterback Drew Hogan with the ball. He's looking around. And it looks like he's just going to take it for the first down
one.
himself.
Is that another quarterback keeper I see?
Oh, yes, it is, Sammy. Fourth down, deep in Trojans territory. Hogan, he's looking. It looks like he's got all day back there, but he's going to run out of time, and he's going to throw it out of bounds. On fourth down, that's going to be a turnover on downs. Bruce cheerleaders liking that. They get the ball back on offense. And our friend Chief Meteorologist Matt Laban switches sides of the field just in time to wave to the fans and for Bruce to fumble. Maddox work. You're going to find number 35 for Potts Camp with this scoop and score. 2-point conversion, no good. Bruce, this game is still actually in the third quarter, Shammy. This game had been going on for a while.
Got a little rowdy on the sideline.
Yeah.
In a not so good way.
Yeah, in a not so good way. I heard that happened at a couple games tonight. But the current score of this game, the last score we got anyways from Bruce was 39-25 over Potts Camp. You know, Sammy, our friend Garner has been hanging out with the undefeated team themselves. The Ripley Tigers have been 5-0, and they had a game tonight against the Shannon Red Raiders. Hey, Garner, can you tell us about what happened out there tonight?
So tonight, Ripley came into this game as a new member of this district. So Ripley's goal here was to show their new rivals what their team is all about. And Shannon's goal was to show the Ripley Tigers what this district is all about. So let's see how the currently undefeated Tigers did. So they kick things off early with a big rush by Keegan Strong. He's going to step out of bounds, but will get the big first down, big gain. He will set himself up for this play. Tigers in Wildcat formation, where Strong takes the ball into the end zone for the first score of the game. Tigers lead 7-0. And this is where the highlights get real good. Jack Reed is going to drop a bomb to Michael Turner. The defense isn't going to catch him. Ripley's going to have a 14-0 lead. Sideline will be going crazy after that play. But let me introduce you to Trey Sunspurgen, who's going to send it deep to Degarius Clifton, who just makes that ball catch despite it. Good coverage from that defense. That's an impressive play, but 2 plays later, Spurgeon might have topped it with a deep pass to Marion Wilson, who makes the grab and score for Shannon. 2 very impressive passing plays on that drive. Game's 14-7. Now Ripley's going to punt the ball in the end zone. But where's the ball? Where'd it go? Shannon actually blots the punt, and I find the ball where it's going. Brandon Stevens, he takes it to the other end for a big man touchdown, and suddenly it's a ball game for Shannon. But despite those impressive plays, this game is going to eventually go Ripley's way. They're going to have a big second half, and the Tigers will go on to win 49-19. Ripley now 6-0. There's a lot of hype behind this team after such a big win tonight and the past 5 games, but seeing that score, hype is real. But Shannon, Jason, I got to tell you, those plays I just showed you, that's going to be your Fever 5. Like all those plays back to back to back, because Shannon really delivered on those big plays in the first half. But, of course, Ripley got the statement win in their first game in district play. Live in Ripley, Garner Montgomery, WTVA, Friday Night Fever.
Thanks so much, Garner. Now, if you didn't see your favorite team, we'll have more scores on our website, WTVA.com, and we'll have college football right here after this. And if you were sitting on the edge of your couch for that Caledonia Kosciuszko final score, Kosciuszko took it 42 to Caledonia's 28.
And Sammy, we got some college games going on tomorrow. Alabama taking on Mississippi State with the 8 o'clock kickoff. Sammy, will the Bulldogs score more than the Rebels did last week against the Crimson Tide?
It's very possible, and I know either way, we will all be up late waiting to find out if they will score more. Maybe they'll pull out a crazy upset and beat Alabama. That would be kind of crazy, but it would be kind of cool.
Yeah, and the Ole Miss Rebels are taking on the LSU Tigers. This is a huge game for Ole Miss this week, as you don't want to Lane Kiffin and the Rebels do not want to be 0-2 against Alabama and LSU. They need to find a way to split that and keep their SEC championship hopes alive this week.
Absolutely, they could do it, but if they don't, I bet Lane Kiffin throws a clipboard or two.
Maybe 3.
Maybe 3.
Or if they score a touchdown, I don't know if you ever catch him on the sidelines. If he just
for a good thing.
He does it for a good thing. Yeah, sometimes they'll just go whoop.
And that's how we feel about tonight, y'all. Thanks so much for watching Friday Night Fever. Have a great night, and we'll see you back here tomorrow night.
Bye.